Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. One of the primary goals of my YouTube channel is to help people to eat more vegetables. My fast cooking system has 4 attributes, that is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. And the word FAST is the acronym for the 4 attributes of this cooking system. And through advanced prepping, you can have all your ingredients available when you're ready to cook. This is an excellent practice when you come to vegetables. Vegetables takes time to prep, but through advanced prepping, you can have them all readily available. And when you are ready to cook, you can choose a combination of different vegetables. This makes your vegetable dish more interesting and diverse. And recently one viewer wrote me and she told me that she lived in a remote area. She said that her nearest supermarket is about 30 minutes away. And during the winter time, when it has heavy snow, it is difficult for her to get there. She told me that she cooked with a lot of frozen vegetables. She said until now, she eats most of her frozen vegetables by steaming. She said after a while, she gets tired of them and she finds them boring. She said that she would like to stir fry them, and she asked me what is the best way to stir fry frozen vegetables. Actually, it turned out really easy, and I stir fry my frozen vegetable actually quite regularly. For certain stir fry dishes that I cook, a frozen vegetable turns out to be perfect. And occasionally I use frozen vegetable in the place of fresh vegetables. This often happens when I approach the end of my prep week. I classify the frozen vegetables into 2 types. The first type is that they come in small pieces. 3 of the most significant representation is frozen corn, a frozen sweet peas, and a frozen edamame. And then you have frozen vegetable mixed, which usually consists of 4 different vegetables. That is frozen sweet corn, frozen peas, frozen carrot bit, and frozen green beans. When you cook with this kind of frozen vegetables, you do not need to thaw them out. You basically thaw them out while you cook them, and this tends to preserve their texture, so they will not be soggy after you cook them. You can use this what I call small-sized frozen vegetables in several different ways. For example, I use frequently in stir-frying eggs. And I use them to make a scrambled, which is a cross between scrambled egg and egg omelette. And you simply add them directly to the eggs after you fry the eggs for about 30 to 40 seconds. And then by the time when the egg is cooked, this frozen vegetable will be cooked perfectly. Now in general, the frozen vegetable will have the best texture when they just about thaw out. And by the time when you finish cooking the egg, you will have warmed them up properly. Another excellent use for this small frozen vegetable bit is to cook them in a fried rice. In this case, I will add them toward the end of cooking the fried rice. Again, I add them directly from the freezer to the wok without thawing them out. Again, in this case, by the time when the fried rice is done, the frozen vegetable will be just cooked perfectly. This type of frozen vegetable fried rice is very convenient. You can cook a fried rice with only the frozen vegetables. Or you can add some other ingredients such as a meat. A ham is very popular, but you can also add sausages. However, fried rice with just only the frozen vegetables turn out to be an excellent dish. The third use of these frozen vegetables is to cook with a tofu dish. This is one of my son's favorite tofu dish. This makes a great vegan dish. So here I add a mixed frozen vegetables that include frozen sweet corn, frozen edamame, and a frozen vegetable mix. I add them directly to the wok. Again, the goal is to warm them up. I first add seasonings and I let them warm a little bit more and I stir fry the content. And when the frozen vegetable is almost done, I add the tofu to the wok. Since the tofu is already cooked, all I have to do is to warm everything up. This dish is very simple and delicious. If you want something quick, this is a great dish to cook because it takes only about 4 minutes. So in this video, I have shown you how to cook what I would call a small frozen vegetables. I actually have them on hand all the time. And I use them in different capacities. I use them to make a egg scrambled with the frozen vegetables. They are super convenient if you want something quick. And they are great for making a fried rice. When I would like to add some vegetable to the fried rice, I will reach out into my freezer and get some of these frozen vegetables. Another dish which I make all the time is the one that I've shown here, that with tofu. My son loves tofu and he really enjoys having some vegetables with the tofu. As I have mentioned earlier, I usually have 3 different kinds of frozen vegetables. That is the frozen sweet corn, frozen edamame, and the frozen vegetable mix. Sometimes I use them by themselves and sometimes I use them together. And they're really convenient because you can take them out directly from the freezer and add them to the wok. And they are very convenient. You basically can have the vegetable ready to cook in a matter of seconds. In fact, you should never thaw them out. Allowing them to be thawed out in the wok while you cook the other food ingredients is the perfect way to cook them. I strongly encourage you to experiment how to use these frozen vegetables. You will find that they're going to add a great deal to your stir frying. I post a video each day to help you make home cooking as part of your daily routines using my fast cooking system. This will help you to make your home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. If you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.